Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Oliver and this is my financial portfolio. In the last video uploaded on this channel, I mentioned that I want to get an American Express card. In fact, I said that I got a credit increase from Capital One from £200 to £1,200, and if I can leverage my other credit cards, my store cards, maybe, just maybe, I can get an American Express card. So let's start off this video by saying I haven't been able to leverage them. I haven't even attempted it, to be honest with you, because the evening I recorded that video, before the video went up live, I went onto the American Express website and had a look to see if I could get one, because, you know, why not? I filled out my details and it gave me a 2 out of 10 chance. A 2 out of 10 chance to get an American Express card. So I filled out all my details. And guys, you better smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because this boy, American Express, an American Express card. Specifically, the British Airways American Express card. I never ever once thought I'd be able to get one. Really. I have 5 CCJs on my credit file, so getting an American Express card was far, far, far out of my dreams. Now, before I get into how much I have been given on the credit card, because let's just say it's a lot. It's a lot more than I ever thought I'd be able to get, especially on an American Express card, okay? In fact, it's more than my girlfriend's with a perfect credit score. So, I have been leveraging and trying to improve my credit file for years, basically, since I got my 5 CCJs, and recently, the 5th CCJ on my score hit 2 years old, which is great. I'm so happy about that. It means that I can start looking at getting mortgages and things like that, because that's what a mortgage advisor told me. Once things get over 2 years old, then you're fine. And my 5 CCJs are all parking fines, and they're all valued at altogether a total of £1,927 that I apparently owe, which means I couldn't even get a place to rent properly. We had to view so many places, and this is a private rental with a guarantor and things like that. It has been an utmost very difficult experience to even get a flat. But I want to move. We're looking at moving. I want to buy, I want to own properties, and I want to leverage, as I've said, to help out my family, because, you know, I'm recently a father and I have a girlfriend and I have a rabbit and we've got belongings, and I want to secure my family the best life possible. So, applying for an American Express card was the idea that I have access to more money to use. Now, if I put everything on credit, everything, literally, it means that it's great, basically. I don't know how else to put it. Put everything on credit, paid off with debit, paid off before I have to pay any fees. I've never once paid a credit card fee, ever. I've not even paid the additional fees on my Argos card. That's how really good I've been. I've been working with Bits, not literally working with the company, I've been looking at Bits, I was paying for them. I used Portify, and I've used Money Supermarket, Curve. Yeah, I do have a Curve card. I'm an investor on Curve, but you guys know that on this channel. No, I meant ClearScore. I got Experian Boosts, and I've just been improving it. I got into the poor category on Experian, and I've even been using Credit Karma and Credit Ladder and everything you could possibly think of to improve my credit score. And look what I did, American Express. Without showing the details, it is the British Airways American Express card. Now, talking to my friend Matt, he said, I got the wrong credit card, completely. That's fair enough, everyone's got their own opinions. He said, do not get the British Airways one. I got the British Airways one specifically for points for Avios, because it means that buying everything on credit, I could build up some points, which means I could get some flights, which means I can make some videos, or even take my family on holiday. I can make travel videos for my other channel, which would then increase my income, and it's just little things, basically. I've thought about it logically. Now, Matt said I should have got one of the other cards, because then I can get points and transfer them from one to another. You know what? He is absolutely amazing at explaining it. I'm just not great at explaining it or understanding the point industry. My friend Ollie is amazing at explaining the points, and I just cannot. So all I know is I have a British Airways card where I can get Avios points, and I can save them up, and I can go on holiday one day. Yeah, that's it. I can go on holiday one day, I can take flights, I can take my son on holiday and my girlfriend on holiday, and maybe not the rabbit, but Oh, I get access to the British Airways lounges. That's pretty cool. I don't really know a lot about credit cards. I've been using everything to try and improve my credit score so I could get accepted for renting and mortgages. That's what I've been mainly focused on, but now I've got American Express. I'm in the credit card game per se. So now it's serious. It is serious that I have to use this. I'm trying to cover my details on the card, obviously, when I show you, but it's a British Airways one. How cool's that? But the credit limit. What could the credit limit possibly be? Bear in mind, my Capital One card went up from £200 to £1,200, and I was astonished. I was amazed. What could American Express have given me? Because I'm absolutely shocked. I feel like there's a problem with their system, or I've just done enough on my credit file for the last few years, improving and everything, and I spend everything on credit cards. I even do my water bill and my electric on credit, and I pay that off with debit. And I've currently got money borrowed from my Argos card. So I've got loads of things on my credit score which are always churning, and I guess I've done things so well for them to give me a limit higher than my Capital One card. Right, so Capital One have given me from 200 to 1,200, and this card, how much could they have given me? You're thinking probably 1,500. Oh, 1,500, how does that sound? No, more. £2,000 more. £3,000 more. They've given me more than £4,000 more. £5,000? You think they've given me £5,000? Well, you're wrong. Because they've given me £6,000. A £6,000 credit limit on American Express. I don't even know anymore. Obviously, this YouTube channel is purely a diary for myself, as I've previously mentioned. It's me just improving my credit file and hopefully one day owning properties and be able to show you guys my financial portfolio in its former glory. £6,000 on an American Express British Airways card. Look, it's not a paid for card, it's a free card, right? I cannot express that enough. I don't pay £500 a month for my credit cards or anything like that. I don't travel enough yet, COVID obviously, I don't travel enough for the card to even mean anything yet, but being able to spend on it, which bear in mind in England, a lot of places don't even accept American Express. You can't even use American Express at B&M or Farm Foods. I know, I sound poor just saying those places, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I think you can use it at Tesco's, so that'll be cool, and I can use it with my my club card. That's great. My business, right? I run a business and I accept American Express. So if anyone is interested in getting a haircut and using American Express card, yes, you can with me. I accept American Express, but not even B&M accepts American Express. So when I get my budget stuff, yeah, I can't use it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself, honestly, because this card it's a step in the right direction. Now, obviously, I don't spend too much on it. I think I should only spend max 1,200. That's the maximum I should really spend, 1,200, which is a 20%. Most places say don't spend more than 10%. But I think I'll be fine with 20%. Obviously, I believe American Express is payback monthly. My partner's card is. So I don't think, mine, I think I can pay it back monthly. So what I want to know, and I need to do my research, I believe I can, but guys, if you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know. American Express, can I pay off an American Express card with another credit card? Because my Capital One card, I've got 3 months to pay off as long as I make the minimum payment of £5. So, with that idea in mind, if I could spend everything on American Express, pay with American Express, it goes into my credit file that I've bought stuff, and then I'm paying it off with my Capital One card, which then shows that I'm using credit elsewhere, even though technically it's the same thing. I'm using credit more than twice. I could even transfer it to another card, theoretically, and pay it off. It means that it would take me 4 months to pay things off. I can pay things off quicker, Obviously, this is obviously before I pay the interest, but I could potentially, for instance, do a food shop and pay it off in 4 months. I will pay off earlier, but the point is I can stick it on there to show that I'm borrowing credit and I'm paying it off. So that's my thinking. If I can pay off my American Express with Capital One, you know, Tesco's, as I've said, right? Build up my points at Tesco's with my club card. I think you used to be able to, you might still be able to even get Avios at Tesco's, and then I'm getting points for British Airways at Tesco's, and then I'm paying off. That's the idea I've got. If that works, right, then that's genius, because paying, I don't know if you can, I really don't know. I believe you can pay off a credit card with another credit card, but it's the idea that on the file it shows that I'm borrowing money, then borrowing money in different places, so it looks like I'm borrowing more than I am, whilst getting points off things and building up my score. So hopefully, I'd like to own a place. I really would. That is my next goal in life, to own a property. Yeah, well, actually, my next goal in life is to move, possibly next month. We're looking at moving. Actually, if you guys don't know, my other channel, I talk about it, Section 21, things like that, blah, blah, blah. So, my thinking is over the next year, or 6 months, if I can save enough, my partner and I, we could get, say we had no rent, right? We've got no rent, we put everything on credit, food, etc., right? And then fuel's expensive, put fuel on the credit card, right? I then pay off the credit card, so it's building up my score. My girlfriend's doing the same on her card. And then, from there, in like 6 months' time, say we weren't paying rent, the rent money would be saved up. Maybe we'd even be able to get a deposit for a place, because then I'm pushing it over the 2-year mark for the CCJ, and then work along, etc., etc. That's my thinking. Obviously, can I go rent-free for 6 months? Yeah, technically I could. I could move in to my dad's or something. Like, it's not impossible. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we could save money, build credit correctly, maybe even go back to using bits. I wasn't going to be using bits or Portify until owning a place or having a permanent home, because I did use bits while I was here. The issue was with bits, it was kind of annoying. That's the only way I can really put it. Bits was annoying because moving my credit file, I want to say it didn't move properly. You know, having things registered and trying to re-register things, it didn't go onto my file properly, but then I did see it in the end. Yeah, I got words in my head, I can't get out for it, basically. But that's the plan. I'm sorry for talking nonsense for a bit, but this is the financial portfolio, and this is what I want to talk about as my little diary entry for YouTube to try and boost things. And if you guys are interested in seeing how my life turns out and everything, then awesome, stick around. You might even get to see my son in the next video. He's asleep at the moment. He's not asleep there, don't worry. He's asleep in the living room. So yeah, you might get to see that, and I will talk about the next steps and everything, and finances and where we're moving to, etc., etc. We'll go through absolutely everything. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. Do you guys have American Express card? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know. What's your credit limit, and what have you done to improve your credit score? Because I've been working at mine tirelessly off camera. I've been doing my best, and I'm amazed I've got a £6,000 limit. It's not what I want. I'm aiming for 100,000. Or 1 million, no. I think if I could get it to a £10,000 credit limit, say, by 2025, I think that's a realistic number, then that's great, because I'm obviously going to get more credit cards and things. I haven't seen how getting a American Express card is going to affect my credit score yet, because obviously it's going to push it down before it pushes it back up. So I've got to wait for that and just see how things play out. Until next time, guys, adios, members amigos. I shall see you guys all in the next video, which will be up maybe very, very soon. We'll see. But until next time, goodbye.
The end.
Like this video!